Welcome to Channel 5 News. I'm Priya.
And I'm Siddhida.
It is June 24th, 1948. Today has been marked by a significant series of events.
The Soviet Union has blocked all the Allies' routes to roads, railways, and canals into West Berlin. This will lead to millions of people being left without access to food, medicine, electricity, fuel, and other necessities. Now we report to Priya live at the scene with more details.
Again, I'm back here live at the scene of the blockade. I came here about a week ago, but I was supposed to leave today, but now I can't. I won't be able to enjoy my daily coffee. What am I going to do? But at least I have...
Oh, well, thank you, Priya, for that. Now, why don't we dive into some possible reasons as to why this blockade began?
The first reason as to why this all happened is because after World War II, Germany was split into half. The eastern half of Germany was claimed by the Soviets, and the western half of Germany was claimed by the Allies, which were US, France, and Britain. Berlin, the capital of Germany, as you can see over here, was also split in half. The eastern half was once again claimed by the Soviets, and the western half was claimed by the Allies, which were the countries of the US, France, and Britain. However, the Soviets didn't want the West to have any involvement in Germany, and they wanted full control.
The West wanted to rebuild their own part of Germany to help Europe's overall economy. They met in London in February 1948. One of the things they agreed to do would be to introduce their own new currency. The West would replace the old Reichsmark currency with the new Deutschmark. Despite this, the Allies did not want the Soviet Union to do the same, as it would lead to a disruption in the economy. The East saw this as an act of aggression.
The other London recommendation was to separate Western Germany into 3 zones. These zones together would be called the Federated Republic of Germany. However, the Soviets saw it as a threat to influence in Europe.
The West was scared that the Soviets would spread their communist philosophy to other countries, so the U.S. adopted a policy of containment. It is where the U.S. must contain Soviets from expanding further across the world. They also rebuilt war-torn countries and promoted democracies. Despite all of this, the Soviets claim that this isn't a blockade. But why don't we go straight to their office for an official statement?
This is not a blockade. We are simply trying to protect Berlin from corruption by not letting anything in or out.
So not letting things in or out isn't a blockade?
No, it's just a minor inconvenience. That's all the time we have for that. This just in. Reports are coming in that the US has launched an airstrike. Wait, an airlift. That's right. Instead of bombs, they're dropping food, fuel, and other supplies to the stranded citizens of West Berlin. God, it's so cold. I know. There's no food left. Just finished the last of my food.
It's done?
Done.
What are we gonna do now?
I don't know.
What was that?
Finally, after months of not having food, we should have a feast!
It's been so long. I'll come to your feast. I'll bring every new food we have.
Bring everyone you know. New supplies, new food. It's perfect! Here, let's share!
That's it. It's been so long. I can't even remember the last time I had food.
Neither did I!
U.S. General Lucius Clay requested help from the president in Berlin. President Truman then ordered the Berlin airlift. Under the command of Curtis Lee May, C-54 planes began supplying materials to West Berlin with 5,000 tons a day. It went on from June 24, 1948 to May 12, 1949, which in total is around 10 months on average. The operation was called Operation Vittles and Lee May's Feed and Coal Company. Eventually, Stalin surrendered and the land routes were reopened on May 4, 1949.
The overall outcome was the Soviet Union lifting the blockade, which signaled their failed attempt at keeping the Western powers out of the West. This was a major victory for the Allies and led to the formation of NATO, or the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. This allowed for protection against the Soviet Union. However, the blockade and airlift became one of the major events that deepened tension between the two powers and eventually led to the Cold War.
And that's all for tonight on Channel 5 News. Make sure to tune in next time for more coverage on current events going worldwide. This is Priya
And Siddhida,
signing off.
Good night.
Good night.